Volleyball in its many forms has evolved since the game first began in 1895 and continues to develop to this day with new rules and competition formats. It is the second largest sport in the world, the most popular forms being beach and indoor volleyball. The game of volleyball. Basic rules. In volleyball, you can create a point with either a serve, attack, block, or an error. A point is given when the ball touches the ground inside the 9x9 meter court, or when a team fails to return the ball inside the antennas over the net. The net is 2.43 meters in the men's game and 2.24 meters for women. In all rallies, each team are allowed 3 touches to score and prevent the opponent doing so. Players may not carry or throw the ball, but must return or pass the ball with clean touches. Players are not allowed to step on the opponent's side of the court or touch the top of the net. During and between sets, there are planned breaks, allowing restitution and coaching. A team ends a set by finishing it with a 2-point margin, and a match is won by a 3-set advantage. In close matches, a potential 5th set is played to 15 points for an exciting finish in this high adrenaline sport. Volleyball, the moves. The main moves within the game of volleyball are serve, pass, set, spike, block, and dig. There are 2 main types of serve, the more risky but powerful jump serve and the tactical float or jump float serve, which can make the flight of the ball unpredictable and hard to read for the opponent team. On receiving a serve, overhand passing and forearm passing are used to pass the ball to the setter. The battle of servers versus passers can tip the balance of power for any team. The set distributes the ball to the attacker. A variety of setting techniques are used to throw off the other team and gain an advantage in the attack. Following a good pass or controlled defense, the setter sets up the attack from the second touch. But in this frenetic game, any player must be able to get the ball to an attacker. The attack is most often a powerful spike aimed at the court or opponent player to score instant points. Roll shots and tips can also create defensive trouble and chaos. Most points in volleyball come from attackers making efficient and smart spikes, which can outwit the opponent blockers and defenders. The block is the only touch in volleyball which does not count to your maximum 3 ball touches. The block involves front court players attempting to block the ball at the net to win the point and stop the opponent from scoring. All non-blocking players form a defensive pattern around the block to protect the court area. Defense requires huge effort, determination and sacrifice, and if successful, leads to counter-attack opportunity. It takes great skilled and decisive action to get a chance to score after a defensive move. Because of this, any counter-attack kills are hugely celebrated by the successful team. Volleyball has 2 separate game phases, side out and transition. The phase where most points are scored is known as the side out. It is this sequence of pass, set, hit, where the side-out team try to win a point and gain the rotation following the opponent's serve. Transition is the phase of block, defense, and counter-attack when the rally continues after a side-out. The rotation system is the unique DNA of the game of volleyball. The 6 players rotate clockwise after winning the side-out and gaining the opportunity to serve. 3 players stand at the front of the court and can perform all moves but the serve. The 3 back row players are only allowed to hit the ball from behind the 3-meter attacking line. Each player must be in the correct position when the serve is hit in each of the 6 rotations. The setter is fast, smart and tricky. His job is to get the ball to the best attacker and read the opponent's block. He's the tactical genius, much like a quarterback in American football, playmaker in handball, or point guard in basketball. He can most often be found on the right side of the court, masterminding the team attack by communicating his intentions with secret signals and offensive orders. The libero is the newest addition to the game of volleyball and wears a different colour shirt. He's a defensive and serve-receive specialist. From the back row, he can take up any position, controlling the tough spikes and serves which enter his zone. He can't attack, serve or set the ball overhand inside the 3-metre zone, but he owns the floor, protecting his team and freeing them up to score. The two middles dominate the net one at a time. They create fast offensive pressure and take away big angles from opponent attacks. Middles are tall, fast and read the game well, constantly under the extreme pressures of time in this fast-moving game. The two outsides are the most versatile players, one always being at the net, the other on the back row. Together with the libero, they form the passing unit inside-outs. Due to their skills in pass, block, serve and defence, only the setter touches more balls than the outsides. This all-round player is essential to the team's success and must be strong in all moves of the game. Alternating with the setter is the opposite. The opposite is the main point machine and is strong in attack, block and serve. Setters and opposites control the offensive and defensive right side of the court, unless special rotations or tactical requirements demands otherwise. A team without a strong opposite is in trouble, but a team with a skilled opposite is a lethal opponent.